Rachel, the Olympian. Who is Rachel?
The collision record has been equal. Rachel.
2 meters is rare air.
I didn't even know that.
It's rare. People do not like, who, how many? Exactly.
Oh, no.
That's what I'm saying. You playing games. For real, when you are in your like killer mode, like tell us who that is. Like, what do you tell yourself? What do you dial into? Because for real, before you jump, you're not smiling. Like there's no smile on your face. Who is that, Rachel?
That's Simone. Simone be coming out. So that's Simone. I just be so focused and dialed in because it's different with running. Because running,
Yep.
I could laugh, I could kiki, because it's you fast or you're not fast.
That's
You
where's
slow or you fast.
no lies.
High jump, you gotta, okay, don't mess it up. One foot in front of the other, get that knee up, you better look back. It's super technical. So yeah, when I be locked in, trying to remember every single 20,000 steps to do. And you gotta be intentional with every practice too. Like, I would say, not even trying to like joan on me, but I suck at practice. But the repetition, maybe because we do high bars and I'm not making the bars, but the technical part, we focus a lot on technique. But at the meets, I'll kill it at the meets. Or you see me practice, what happened to Rachel? That's not Simone. I know what she does. I think that's dumb, man. I feel like I be turning into a sprinter and getting straight.
No, you turn into a sprinter and then you settle. Once you get here, you're doing a good workout at the back. You get here first 2 steps is good, and then you settle. But remember, you're not going to be able to maintain the same kind of speed that you build from there going into a turn, because then you lose force, right?
You said earlier that it's a technical, like you like, nah, it's more technical and it's harder than people think. And I got to really look at it. And you and your coach, like breaking it down. What about that look? Because they all look good to me. So what about that one look?
She just had a little bit better plan at takeoff where she actually kind of lifted instead of running into the pit a little bit. She has a tendency to just kind of, like you said, hurdle it more than jumping, because she's a hurdler in her mind. So that was a little bit more of a high jump takeoff than her just running into it.
So she really has to almost shut off one
Yeah.
to kind of master the other.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But she just makes it look too easy.
Yeah. Especially doing 400 hurdles to this is totally different.
Yeah.
You know, indoors short hurdles kind of match up with this, but long hurdles in this.
Wow. No.
You don't see anybody else doing that double.
No, you do not, because this is crazy.
Yeah, especially at her level.
On a day like today when you're jumping, is there running involved, or is it just specific to jumping?
Okay, so usually I run, during the college season, we'll have a whole crazy workout, like a hurdle workout. But so far, it's just been like, I'll run or I'll do some plyos. Like last week, I did like some 250s. I haven't gone over.
We're jumping? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, no. Condolences to me, for real. Because after jumps, because now we do a lot of jumps. Usually we don't do as much jumps.
Yeah.
Like, you have hurdles after, I understand, so I'm not going to do you too much. He doing me a lot now. And then I got to run after, so yeah, I do be having to run. One day I was like, ooh, that looked kind of fun. It looked like a trampoline, like a little jumper.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was like, ooh, let me try that. And then
So you chose it, because you know that sometimes the question is, did track choose you or did you choose it?
Right.
You chose high jump.
I was always a runner off rip. Like I always ran. It was 800 and 1500. It was doing me in. But I always saw them jumping over the bar, and I loved going to the jumpers as a kid. Jumper me at every party. I was Where's Rachel? She was jumping. So I was like, that looks so fun. They just bouncing everything. I want to try it. So I had to really convince my coaches. Though.
Wow.
This was like when I was like 9 years old.
But I think that's a testament to you choosing good people to help lead you and guide you, right? You know what I mean? Because for you to end up here, I mean, you're doing some stuff right. I mean, you also choosing some amazing people.
I had to pray about this one too. I did not hear about Arkansas. And I prayed about it really hard. Prayed with my mom. I went to church and everything. The next day, I say like orange cars are like, you don't see an orange car. I said, God, if I see an orange car, we committed.
Listen.
Turning around the corner, I saw an orange Lamborghini. And then we were making a left turn. I remember this day, a left turn, there was a parking lot full of orange trucks.
Oh, you were like, okay, well.
I said, all right, I get it.
And that opened up the opportunity for Rachel Glenn. We talked about her unique double. She's going to compete in the 400-meter hurdles and gets herself into second with that clearance in the high jump.
Okay, who did you look up to when you were younger? Like, were there any high jumpers, or were you just like, I love this sport?
Sure.
Oh,
She's my great friend now, but fast track cutting.
I was waiting on it. I was waiting on it. Yeah. Okay, so but now we're competing against her. We're competing. How do you mentally make that switch to being like, for real, watching her on TV, like, that's so dope, she's so cool, she won 1 million times, and now you're like, no, I'm trying to bust that up. How do you?
I think it's just like you got to learn how to shut it on and off. So y'all cool. When you're off the track, as soon as you hit the mat, as soon as you hit the line, it's just competition.
So, okay, with your coach, I'm just very curious. What are these conversations like? Are they intense, or are you like, do you ever have moments where you're like, that don't make no sense? Like, what are the conversations like?
Do I? Yeah. Okay, it depends. If it's like, if we're on our first, second attempt, we're like, okay, he's like, okay, you need I have 2 coaches, Boogie and Compton. So boom, they'll like converse at the top or do whatever they want to do, and then Boogie will come down. Okay, Rachel, you need to stop playing around. You need to da-da-da-da. Or his main thing is if you have enough speed, no matter what happens, even if you mess up, you'll get over the bar if you have enough speed coming off. But if it's my last attempt, stop playing around. You better jump this. What are you doing?
You really are the baby. What is it like to be in a group full of athletes? Even you have like a Dalila in your group. You know what I mean? Like what record? Like when she steps on the line, it's yes. What has it been like to really like feed off of them?
It's actually really amazing because the first time I went with the pro group. First time I worked out with pro group, I was going through it. Coach, I can't do the next rep. But they were so supportive. They're like, Rachel, come on, you got it. They'll complain before the workout starts, but they hit every time, every rep, and you don't want to be embarrassed. You don't want to be the one that's in the back, not making time. So it forces you to push yourself to new limits and new heights. And it's really cool training with them because they take everything serious because they paying money. I'm still also like growing because I've been running track for my whole life. So my whole life I've been in a program listening to people tell me what to do. Like even right now, I never thought I would be this far in the Olympics, but Boogie was just like, yeah, we got regionals. Okay, after regionals, we go to Olympic trials. You're gonna do hurdles and you're gonna do high jump. Okay, it's just a constant. I'm listening to somebody else tell me what to do for so long. I've been like I just found out about taxes. I gotta pay taxes now. I never even paid rent by myself. The school paid for the rent. Like I have so much to learn because I've been in this program for so long.
What do you do for fun though? Like to have that switch the switch is on a lot of hold them things. So to me that means you always working out because that's not a simple like that's the key. So you think you slick. Y'all were trying to jump 2 meters. Okay, now we're there, we've jumped, we've handled business. What for Rachel will be a job well done? When she lays it, like your final has happened, you've laid your head down, what is gonna be a job well done?
I think for me, consistency. Like even jumping, running has been pretty consistent, but jumps wise, I have not been consistent like all season. I've jumped consistently 6 feet, but the technique hasn't been.
Okay, so if I was to ask you, who is Rachel?
That's a really good question. I have to think about that a little longer.
And I mean, eventually you're gonna have that complete answer of like, Rachel Glenn is blocked.
We're gonna come back and we're gonna run it back. I'm gonna tell you my sentence.
Boom.
After the Olympics, matter of fact.
Ooh.
Timeline.
Hey,
Rachel Glenn
there we go.
Is blank.
Blank.